Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yes, it's Johnny back here with the Power of Life race. I just want to tell you a bit about the Power of Life race. It reactivates your own stem cells in your body, and every couple of days you get 4,000 new genes in your body. So this technology is the only technology of its kind in the world today. We hold 180 patents, worldwide patents, on these products. So I want to invite you to, or welcome you to the Lifeway family. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel to help all those people that are living in pain and that are suffering all over the world. Guys, we don't need them to do that. Let's go into this product and we can show you what it does. Guys, please subscribe to my channel to help us to earn a little bit of income to do all this work. On the next slide you'll see a lady from Cape Town. She's my presenter for today, and what this fantastic miracle patch, this is all it is. It's a non-invasive patch. Nothing goes into your body. It gets activated by the heat of your body. The infrared in your body activates this, and this sends a message to your brain to activate your copper peptides, and your copper peptides reactivate your stem cells in your body. So that's all it is. It's there's no injections, there's no big form of smarties or anything like that you need. This is it. This is all that it is. So guys, please, like I say, like, subscribe, and share my channel. And guys, if you've got a family member, loved one, or friends that are struggling with some type of a disease or issues, guys, please get them on this product as soon as possible, because you know the diseases spread to other organs in your body, and it makes it very timesome to reactivate all your stem cells in your body, and you know, it doesn't leave us with enough time. Like in the last couple of weeks I've lost two members of my group, and you know, if you see they've got an issue, or send them the link and that, and get on the product as fast as you can to fight all those diseases and issues you've got. Guys, I still feel broken for losing quite good friends of mine. We just did not have time to you know, to clear up all the issues in their body, and it's heartbreaking, guys. Let's don't do it. The moment somebody hears about something, please share this with them. Let's help those people that are living with pain and that are suffering in the world today. We don't need to let them do that. Okay, so on the testimonial for 2024, week number 42, is kidney stones. A lot of people suffer with the kidney stones, so it's quite a major issue. But this product repairs your whole body. No matter what the issue in it, it will repair it. It's your own body that's doing the repairing of your body. So there's nothing going into it. It's your body that does the fighting for all these issues that people are having. So on the next slide is the presenter from Cape Town. I think she's in in Cape Town, and she'll tell you exactly what this product done for her. She's one of our great partners in Lifeways. And then the main testimonial is kidney stones. That lady's got a couple of testimonials for you too. It's about her kidney stones that they couldn't get out, and she went on this, and they all came out. And her husband had Parkinson's, and she'll tell you what it did for her. It's the moment you go on this pages, you will be able to send me testimonials, and that's all we want, is to help all the people that are suffering in the world. We're after about a billion family members this year in Lifeways. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next on the last slide there. Please stay till the end. The last slide has got my contact details, so you can drop me a message to Telegram, to WhatsApp, to any one of those. The number is there, and then drop me a message if you want more information on the products. Let me know, or if you would like to join the brain partner family, drop me the message as well. So I'll be your distributor on this video, because you've seen it here, so you won't be able to get it anywhere else in the pharmacies and that, because it's got the patents, and you can only get it from Lifeways. One of us at Lifeways is one of the brand partners. So guys, enjoy your week, and I'll see you next week for the next testimonial. Thanks for being here, and stay healthy, stay strong, and stay live a lot younger. So see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye. Enjoy the week.
A very warm welcome to everybody on this Zoom this evening. My name is Beverly Schaefer, and I'm speaking to you from the picturesque town of Paarl, nestled in the heart of South Africa's renowned wine country, just outside the vibrant city of Cape Town. And a welcome to anybody here that are on the international platform. I'm happy to have you here this evening. I'd like to start, before I begin the presentation, just to share with you a little bit about my own personal story. So my journey of transformation began after a decade of dedicated service in the public sector, and I can see some of my former colleagues here this evening. Like many in high-pressure roles, I found myself caught up in a relentless cycle of stress and adrenaline, and I'm sure they can relate. The toll of my health was quite severe, and by March of this year, I was experiencing alarming amounts of hair loss, persistent brain fog, and a profound lack of enthusiasm for life, really. It was a wake-up call for me, because it forced me to reevaluate my priorities and seek a new path, a new journey. And ironically, I felt worse after leaving my job than I did during those intense working years. But it wasn't just my health that motivated me to become or to make a change. I also have loved ones who are bravely fighting cancer, and I've seen firsthand the devastating impact that poor health can have on our lives. I knew that I had to take control of my own well-being, and not just for myself, though, but also for those who are close to me. So as a longtime advocate for alternative health approaches, I embarked on a quest for my own personal solutions. I was inspired by a YouTube presentation that I stumbled upon around the transformative power of the X39 patches. And with an unwavering belief in my body's own innate ability to heal itself, I embarked on this journey on May the 5th this year. Well, I must just say that within 5 weeks, a profound shift had occurred. The fog that enveloped my mind had dissipated a great deal and replaced by an incredible clarity and a vitality that I had not experienced in many, many years. It was as if I had turned back the clock a whole decade. I was able to tackle my favorite activities, a renewed passion and enthusiasm came back, including my favorite, which is at the moment playing paddle tennis, and I play a few hours at times. I was amazed by my own body's ability to recover and to bounce back. It's not just about the physical benefits, though. It was also about the sense of freedom that I felt and this joy that came back to me, and from this real feeling of feeling truly alive. And so this evening, I'm very excited to share this gift with you that I believe that everyone can experience and have the same transformation that I've had. And if you just give me a second, I'd just like to share the presentation. And share sound. There we go. And just go on to that. Can I see that everybody can see the screen? I just want to check on the chat. All right, I'm going to assume that everybody can see it for now. Right, so going into the presentation, we're talking about stem cell reactivation technology in a patch, and it sounds very woo-woo, like what on earth is that? But these stem cells reactivation patch is an advanced medical technology that is as big as a 50-cent coin. It is being clinically researched to use the frequency of light in these patches to activate what we call the copper peptide in the body, all right, through the concept of phototherapy, which is the technology that this patch uses, and to then stimulate the body's own stem cells. The copper peptide is not in the patch. It just uses the light through the infrared light that comes out the body to activate your body stem cells within. Now, you may ask, well, why do we need to do that? Well, stem cells are the most important master cells of all the organs. They are the master cells of the lungs, of the kidneys, of the heart, of the brain, and they help to reset the body back to wellness. So let's have a look at a small clip. Oops, my apologies. There we go.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals. oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally.
Right, so let's look at the company that is involved in this incredible, remarkable product. Well, LifeWave is the company name. It was established way back in 2004, so it's 20 years in the making. It's a solid business. It is now open in 87 countries across the world. The X39 that we particularly talk about was launched in 2019 only, just prior to the COVID outbreak, and it started off the company around $20 million right down when we were still in lockdown. It moved over to 2022, a real demand for people wanting to get their health and wellness back, to $321 million. It reached a high of 430 in 2023, and the company is expected and projected to do over $1 billion in 2025. And what does that really say about the business? Well, it's solid. It is open across the world. The technology is freely available, and also it has credibility. Who is the person behind this incredible technology? Well, David Schmidt is his name. He's the CEO. He's the inventor of this incredible patch. He has over 180 patents. He comes from a family of scientists, right through his father and grandfather. He specializes in age reversing. He doesn't call it anti-aging. He calls it age reversal. And in 2008, David started focusing his attention on stem cell research. The X39 patches took 10 years to get to market, and $4.5 million to bring us to this stage where we're all able to use it. It is an incredible, remarkable invention, and only one of its kind at the moment. So when we talk about patented technology in the United States, patents are very strict. Patents are there to tell you exactly what a product does. It has to be stated, and it has to be clinically proven. Well, the X39 is clinically researched and proven to be elevating copper peptide in the body. And as we said, copper peptide is the basis of a master stem cell. So it includes the activation of stem cells, the patent says. It improves energy, and it elevates your antioxidants. Now, the New England Journal of Medicine has stated that the #1 indicator of wellness is directly correlated to the amount of stem cells that you've got in your blood. So stem cells, as we said, with the potential to develop any kind of cell that it needs. It has also the ability to heal or repair any organ or any tissue. And again, this was one of the most astounding slides I ever saw, was why was X39 stem cell activation patches so incredibly important for us? Well, a teenager has 1 billion active stem cells, but by the time you are 30, and for us that's very young, or let's say for me, you've dropped to 400 million. That's a 60% reduction in stem cells, which means that at the age of 30, you are aging rapidly. By the time you are 60, that number has dropped to 100 million, a 90% reduction. Well, if you think about the elderly and people in their 80s who fall and break a hip, normally they take, or they don't, take very long to heal, or are not able to. So stem cells are essential for your health and for your wellness. The lower you have stem cells, the more chance it is and the longer it takes for you to heal. So how do these stem cells actually work? We call it the holy grail of anti-aging because of the copper peptide. But what's in the stem cell is really just organic nanocrystals, and they're just a mesh of a material that holds a light frequency together. They formulated, as we said, to activate the copper peptide, and they're there to activate our own body's internal stem cells. They're non-invasive, they're non-transdermal, so they're not like a nicotine patch which goes from the patch into the skin. These have nothing that goes from the patch into the skin. And I know people find that difficult to understand, and that's why this is such a unique product, because it is patented light or phototherapy. What does it do? Well, it's got a number of benefits. It has rapid pain relief. It works on reduced inflammation of the body. It supports wound healing, and I've had personal witness to some of that wound healing, energy and vitality, which I certainly have felt tremendously, mental clarity, which I can attest to. It enhances sports performance. It has a faster recovery from exercise, and it certainly improves the skin appearance. So how do you wear it? Well, there are two places. If you look at the little red dots on the body picture, there's one just with the bone that protrudes out at the back of the neck. You just wear it slightly below that, or two fingers down from the belly button. You wear them for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. And the reason we do that is because we don't want our body to become lazy. We want to put it on for 12 hours, elevate or activate the copper peptide to activate the stem cells, and then take it off and do so the following day. We also make sure that we drink plenty of water. Why? Because it assists the patches in communicating the different frequencies to the body. So what is the long-term results? Well, these are clinically researched. In the first few days, they find that 4,000 genes begin to reset. And within 6 weeks, the brain becomes far more balanced. There's a decreased symptoms of PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and depression. And within 3 months, the collagen in your skin has increased. You start to look younger as your wrinkles have decreased, hair growth increases, and there's this increase in structural integrity of both your skeletal as well as your muscular systems. So for someone like me, it's very important that as I go forward in my age, I am able to make sure that my bone and muscular health is in good order. And within 6 months, this is absolutely remarkable. In a recent study, 14 out of 15 people lowered their vascular age by an average of 8 years just after 6 months of using X39. Now, David Schmidt calls this not the anti-aging, but the age-reversing product. And it is truly remarkable what this product can bring to our health. For those of you who've got a pen and paper, this is a wonderful website, www.thisisitinfo.com. This is where you can actually look up more information. You can read about some of the clinical trials that have been there. You can also change the website to suit the country or the language to which you prefer to read it in. So it's very versatile and easy to be able to gather your research to look further into this product. So David Schmidt recommends that, and again, under a clinical research, a 90-day protocol. And why does he do that? Because every one of us human beings are different. We heal at different rates. We don't all have miraculous one-day healing. Some of us may take longer. With me, it took about 5 to 6 weeks. Some people take a few days. Other people take 3 months. So the clinical research has shown that a 90-day protocol is what you really should commit to. And also very important, X39, even though you may have a nagging injury that has been there for years and you would like to see if that can work, X39 doesn't decide, well, it's going to go to the arm if that's the injury that you would like. It works where the body needs it most first. So a lot of that is internal. And it's difficult, it's subtle to actually see, but in the end of the day, it will get to the rest of where the body needs it. But as I say, it goes to where it needs it most. And we also recommend for those people that are at least 40 and up that you extend that wearing of the patch for at least 1 month per decade of life for optimum results. So although this is the recommendation, we've seen the results in days, hours, and amazingly, even minutes. Now, remember again, everyone is unique and different, and the key for maximum wellness is to drink lots of water. So I want to show you some of the results of the research. Here is a topography map. A topography map measures the heat that comes off a body. This is a lady, 77-year-old woman, placed X39 on the back of her neck. And in the first session, she didn't have any X39 on, and you can see the red represents inflammation, very little stem cell activity, and a lack of brain coherence. In session 2, 3 weeks, she was on X39. She had no more inflammation. The red had almost disappeared, and her brain had far more brain coherence. And then session 3 was 6 weeks on X39, a complete turnaround, improved stem cell activity, and far better brain coherence. Now, this is a topography map of inflammation in the heart. On the first day, you can see the inflammation on the sides of the heart muscle, slightly on the other side. After 2 months of wearing the X39 patches, quite incredible. You can see the difference with the inflammation starting to dissipate. And after 5 months of using X39, the inflammation had disappeared. Quite a remarkable evidence of what these patches can do. Here again is someone that had inflammation reduction within 30 minutes of putting the X39 on. On the back, as you can see, the trapezius back muscles, you see the large red patches of inflammation, and within 30 minutes, how much inflammation had been reduced, as well as the front part of the body, inflammation across the torso, and within 30 minutes, how much it had reduced. Now, this first picture of the hands clearly shows inflammation in the woman's hands. After 30 minutes of putting the patch on where her hands were hurting, you can see how much the inflammation had actually been reduced. We can use these patches on children, on plants, and on animals, and seeing an incredible results with animals, including our horses. If you look at this horse, not in a very good shape, and in fact, the horse doesn't even portray that he's actually healthy. And here is the remarkable effects of X39 on the horse. Here you see the inflammation, and here you can see how much the inflammation had been reduced after using X39. Now, this is our famous Poplup the dog. Now, Poplup is one of South Africa's dogs from one of our ladies who uses X39, and this is a dog that they have inbreeding problems, and you will see I won't even have to explain to you. So I'm just going to put that on. Here, Poplup is paralyzed, struggling to walk. And 4 days on X39. There's Poplup, still using both back legs together, but extremely happy and having recovered incredibly. Quite remarkable. So, if we look at faces, particularly ladies' faces of using X39, if you look at the top of 1 year, this lady, of using it over 1 year. You can see how much the skin has aged, how much the eyes and the bags under the eyes have disappeared. We look at crow's feet, as we call it, around the eye, 45 days, how much it had improved. This lady also 1 year on the screen, how much her face had changed, her mouth and her eyes, even eyelids, how much it had lifted. This lady 2 on 9 weeks, and this incredible picture of 5 months of how much the mouth had dropped and how it had improved over a period of 5 months. Vitiligo, a debilitating disease. Before X39, after 3 months of X39, how much this gentleman had improved. It had almost healed. And in this picture, you can see this gentleman had completely healed from vitiligo. Bell's palsy, 3 months after Bell's palsy, how much this lady had improved. And psoriasis, after 10 days, how much the psoriasis had lifted off this person's leg. This person had stitches. I don't know quite who did those, that awful job, but the point is that it had almost healed after 12 days. So wound healing is huge. Circulation problems, anything to do with circulation, psoriasis, any of that, you will see how much this gentleman's feet had improved, and what a gentleman or ladies, what an improvement it is to their feet and their circulation. Here is a live blood analysis 10 minutes after using X39. In the first image, you could see the clumping of the blood. In the second image, you can see how beautifully the blood has reorganized itself after wearing the patches. And again, here's somebody's feet. What a difference. Looking at those 2 pictures after 3 weeks on X39. Now, as we talked about wound healing, here is a gentleman's wound that just was struggling to heal. 21 days, almost gone. 7 weeks, this gentleman, you can see he's got his 2 patches on his face. What a difference to his face after 7 weeks. This young guy I think he had an accident, and he had to go for a job interview. His mother patched him, and because he's young, lots of stem cells, he was able to heal in 5 days. And this person lost a finger, was sewn back on, and as you can see, in 21 days, the nail had started to grow back. Now, hair, as we talk about hair, and gentlemen would find this very interesting, but so did I when I was losing my hair. Not only does hair go darker, but it also grows back. Gray hair returns to some people quite quickly to go much darker. Within 7 weeks, this is this gentleman, 3 months, how much hair had changed here quite remarkably. And in 6 weeks, this gentleman's hair. Then we've got an amazing story. If you've been to seen the last Olympics that we just had this year, many people captured the athletes wearing patches during their races. Now, I have to tell you an incredible story, and this is how LifeWave basically started. David Schmidt had been working with the Navy SEALs. He was developing the technology for energy and looking at energy patches at the time when the Navy decided to take a turn and focus on other things. And he took his prototype and his patches, and he landed up by speaking from one person to another, to another, to another, sharing the story of this incredible technology. He landed up sitting next to the swim coach of the US Olympic team in 2004. And by pure luck, and he managed to patch those swimmers, and many of them broke their records and got gold medals. And those patches, the Olympic Committee took those patches and took those medals back and tested those patches, and everything was returned back to the athletes, because, as we know, the Olympic Committee is incredibly strict about anything that could possibly go in from the patch into the skin and help elevate somebody's performance. Well, as we've said, and we know clinically, there is nothing that goes in from this patch. So as you can see, in 2004, Michael Phelps was wearing the patches right by his stomach. Serena Williams has been seen to wear the patch on her hand. She was wearing the energy patches, which was the first product of David Schmidt's company. David Beckham, way back before all his tattoos, he's wearing the energy patches because they come as a pair. And Lorenzo Sabatori, who wears a patch on his forehead because he has to focus so much on the speed that he is performing at. So energy patches, and I've tried them when I'm playing paddle, they work amazingly well to just help elevate energy. If you also feel incredibly tired or stressed out, those energy patches work. So let's have a look at some of the specific products. We've said X39 is the foundation product. It is the flagship product. This is the regeneration of stem cells and helping your body to heal. Sorry, oops, there we go. The X49, which I also love wearing, it works on muscle mass, bone density, and heart health. And I find that when I'm playing sport and I wear the X49 and the X39, it's really, really great for me to be able to exercise and to be able to recover and play paddle again. The Ice Wave is an remarkable product which works on pain reduction. This is clinically researched to reduce pain by 50%. So aching relief, it has no side effects, and pain reduction in most people. The glutathione, which is a wonderful immune booster, antioxidant, it places 300%, stimulates 300% glutathione in the body. Very good for if you are not well, you have flu, or if you're flying in a plane and you don't want to let your immune system take a knock. Very good product. Carnosine, also fantastic for brain function, memory, focus. It lengthens the telomeres. Telomeres is the foundational measurement of how young your body is getting. Aeon, very, very good. This was one of David Schmidt's patches that he really focused on prior to X39. It works on stress. It works on anti-inflammation, and we call it the happy patch because stress and inflammation also leads to people feeling very down. So it helps to elevate your mood and really work on your body's own inflammation. Silent Night, for those people who struggle to sleep, it helps to increase melatonin, improves the quality of your sleep. I talked about the energy patches, the energy enhancement, helping to increase energy, fat burning, and endurance. And then there's this SP6, which works on weight, appetite, hormones, and digestion. Can be used by both men and women, and really works on the endocrine system. And then finally, Aloe, which helps to build a vibrant skin system, reduce wrinkles, and builds collagen in the body.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body. How you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Imagine investing in companies like these when they first went public and riding their growth to where they are today. Those who made wise decisions to get involved gained incredible wealth. Now it's your turn. When it comes to regenerative anti-aging science, stem cells are the future. And thanks to LifeWave, you are at the forefront of it all. Don't miss out. X39 puts you on the threshold of explosive growth in your business like no other product ever could. And all you need to do is try it and share it with others. The LifeWave X39 patch, an absolute breakthrough. For your body, for your business. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for inviting me this evening to discuss our testimony in the family. Can you hear me? Is it clear?
Yes, perfect. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So you were talking about a one-day wonder. Mine was exactly 24 hours later wonder. And Joss's was 4 days later wonder. So we'll start with me. I was suffering from gallstones and kidney stones from medication that has been given to me over the years. And the gallstone got stuck in the Y branch of the kidney channel, and the pain was excruciating. So on this particular day, the doctors were talking about cutting the gallbladder out, actually. And on this particular day, Wilson phoned me to introduce the product, and I told him to go away. I'm in pain. I don't want to talk to him. Go away. Can't you see I'm in pain? Anyway, 20 minutes later, Wilson was at my door. Can he patch me? What's in it? You know, the usual question. I mean, I don't want anything in my body. I've got enough problems with the things in my body. So he explained that there's nothing transdermal. So I let him patch me. Now, I couldn't sit, I couldn't walk, I couldn't lie. I was swollen, I was yellow, I was lethargic, I was feeling very miserable. Not even a half an hour later, I managed to sit at my table talking to Wilson. 2 hours later, I'd forgotten that excruciating pain. I was still in pain, but it wasn't that excruciating pain. Exactly 24 hours later, Chris, I lie not, I passed over 20 stones.
Wow.
20 stones.
20.
I had been struggling since November.
Since November, holy moly.
November.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I was on medication, and yes, these things were exacerbating the problem, actually. What finally happened is it seems as if it was inflammation, and I was able to relax, and yeah, my body just worked. It was amazing that when you were saying your body knows where the stem cells need to go, my body knew that it had to solve this particular problem, and exactly 24 hours later. Anyway, I bought him in immediately, and I got my product, and 4 days later, no, the next day, I started patching my husband, Joss. Joss has been diagnosed with Parkinson's since 2017, but we think he had it prior to that without our realizing what it was. And he was deteriorating at a huge rate. We were looking for wheelchairs. We were looking for people to help us look after him. He was moody, difficult, bolshy, angry. Of course, I'd be angry. He'd lost a huge amount of weight. He went from a size 38 to a size 32.
Sure.
He had a problem with his leg. He had a like a corn or whatever under his foot, and it was incredibly painful. So to do anything, and he was depressed, of course, and that foggy brain that you were talking about, he was living in that, but his was really bad. Didn't want to get out of bed. Anyway, cut long story short, I looked up at him and I said to him, okay, we're patching you. And I wasn't patching him for the foggy brain. I was patching him because his right arm was shaking so badly that it was becoming painful, because it was shaking at night as well. And his leg was also shaking on the right-hand side. So I'm shaking him. I'm patching him for the shaking arm, and nothing happened. And I'm like, oh my word. You know, I had 24 hours and I'm like, oh my word, you know, what else can I do? So I come into work, I live in where I work, and I walk into my office and I sit down, and about 10 minutes later, Joss walks through the door. And Chris, it was like a veil that lifted.
Yeah.
And there was my husband. The life was in his eyes. I can't explain it to you. The man that was lost was right back in his eyes. I could feel him. I could see him. I could communicate with him. He like was in shock. Suddenly he was aware of his surroundings as such. It has changed our lives. And yes, we have good days, we have bad days, of course we do, but everybody does. And I just want to say that I'm very grateful to Wilson for actually introducing me to this fantastic product. And then, of course, Kenneth, who's handicapped, autism, brain damage, etc., physical disabilities as well. He walked into the room and he said, I also want to be patched. So we patched Kenneth as well. Now, Kenneth started balding at 19, I think, 19 or 20 years old. So he had his big bald patch, which he was very wary about. And his hair started growing. So the change in our family is just, I can't even explain it. It's just amazing. And just thank you very much. And I'm hoping that sharing this story will give hope to other people with Alzheimer's or any mental or physical or psychological problem. And we just need to keep patching. That's all I can say. Thank you, Chris.
So thanks, guys, for watching the whole testimonial with me, and I hope to hear from you soon. As you can see on this last slide here is the Power of Life race, and all to thanks David Schmidt, our founder and CEO of the company. So don't hesitate. Drop us a message. As you can see, I'll be your distributor, because you saw this product on this video. So please like and subscribe and share my channel so that I can get some financial benefits to do all this work. And just don't forget, guys, this is a miracle patch. That's how it looks like again. That's all it is. No injections, nothing going into your body. It it just sticks on parts of your body, and you get all the miracles, the benefits out of it. So please like and subscribe on my channel. My landing page is a list of all diseases and issues that we are having throughout the world now. And if you see one there that relates to one of your family members, friends, or loved ones, drop me a message on the number below, which is, as you can see, is down below, which one it is, and I'll send you live testimonials back from people that are on this technology and getting fantastic results, and you can see it for yourself. So guys, don't hesitate. I'm waiting to hear from you, and thanks for watching the video all the way through, and I'll definitely see you next Saturday when I upload the next testimonial. So enjoy the week, and think about this. It's nothing to think about. It's a no-brainer. But I know for a lot of people, they've got different things going on in their lives, and that. So just hook me up, and I'll send you more information, and I can hook you up to this technology. You will never be sorry that you done it. Not only helping people is the most soothing thing in my life, because of what happened, how we got to where we are. I lost my business and all that because of that. So hope to see you next week, and enjoy the week. Stay healthy, stay strong, and stay younger. And let's see each other again next week. Thanks for being here, and greatly appreciate it. And I'm definitely waiting to hear from you. We don't need the people to live with suffering and all over the world. Let's do this, guys. We're after 1 billion family. That is our target. Thank you, and enjoy the week. Bye.